I mean, we didn't even have to directly do anything with the Batarians. We just subtly hinted to the Reapers, and they obeyed. Took out that problem for us. Well, they aren't genocided out of existence, but still. It's a great comfort to know the Batarians took the worst of it by far.
Commander?
So Edie got to. Okay. Let's, maybe Diane will have something to say. Oh, no, not Diane, Samantha.
Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy, though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
If I'm gonna play a game, I need something a bit more exciting.
Well, I doubt it compares to lobbing a grenade at a charging Krogan.
Few things do.
But it also results in fewer broken bones. The Turians have given us top-level access to their combat data. Their ships are already moving in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's one thing to hear about Commander Shepard. It's another to see her in action. Commander?
Oh, it's good to hear you're impressed. It's what keeps everyone in line. Oh, Chakwas and Adams are back at their stations. Oh yeah, keep forgetting no one here. Morden or Eve?
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them.
Just like the renegade scars we have that are fading now because we've been all nice and stuff for the last couple of missions. Ugh.
Good to see you, Commander.
Ah, here's Edie.
What are you up to now?
I'm uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small?
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Well, keep talking to the Turians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
Hello, Shepard.
Just standing there, arms behind backs. Pretty funny in a way. I'm thinking now, what would have happened if we'd saved the collector base? Because we did not. That's something that will be explored later on. Because, yeah, I'm genuinely curious if you had to service that stuff, what would happen. I'll find out on a different playthrough. I have plans for a second playthrough. But we'll get to that once I actually complete this game for the first time. I'm long overdue for that.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away. The genophage cured. The Krogan have no reason to hold back now, do they? Rex knows what he's doing, but can he keep the Krogan in check? Or will this be the start of another Krogan empire? I wish Eve could have seen the rebirth of her people. The Krogan won't let themselves fall by the wayside again. Not like they did after the rebellions. We'll have to get used to them having a bigger part in the galaxy.
Let's see greater passion of greater concern about the Krogan. But let's be honest, someone's going to be at the top. Why shouldn't it be the Krogan? How are they much worse than anyone else? If they are such a problem, we'll band together and fight them. But that's a problem to be dealt with when we come to it.
I hope the Krogan live up to their ancient legacy, and for the better. Perhaps we can talk later.
Okay, mass relay traffic reports. Wonder what this is relevant to. Omega, 65%. Willow, 95% increase. That's to the Citadel. Sharon unavailable. Shanxi, Theta unavailable. Pelion, Signhand, Tassar. Yeah, I only know Omega 2, Widow, and Sharon. I think Sharon is to. Yeah, it was to the system where it originally picked up Liara, or that set of systems. Artemis Tau, was it? Or the Theta cluster, something like that. Ferrum was the planet we landed on. I don't understand why they put a tank drone freak in charge of a whole company. I don't understand why they gave me whining piejacks for soldiers. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. No one talks to a crap. Someone help him up. We move in an hour. How could you say that to Grunt after what happened with Arachni? I guess he cleaned himself off before
At your service.
before he came back, because otherwise it would have seen just how much fighting he'd been in. I like that. I was going to say that Grunt coming back was a little cheesy, and it was, but I like how they did that. It really looked like he was going to die and he came back. And then Morden really looks like he's going to die and he does. I mean, that keeps you guessing. Engineering?
Genophage cure, huh? This beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City Council.
I don't think I've heard of Milgram. Which planet is that again?
Beckenstein. It's right next door to the Citadel. I'm a colony kid.
I've been there. Yeah, that's where we fought Donovan Hawk with Kasumi.
Commander, got a minute?
What do you want to know?
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni War and Krogan rebellions?
We all know our history, but this isn't 1400 years ago.
But if the genophage is gone, what makes these Krogan different from the ones that rebelled?
The Krogan have no warships. If the Reapers focus on them, they could be wiped out. Combining their infantry with the Turian fleet is a huge asset, and both parties know it.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the genophage cure. Anything more is between the Council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval.
Okay. Actually got an interview for once. Got a War ESA update. We'll check those out next time. Already done our checking of various assets.
Kenneth, do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
Shepard.
My board is green. My board is green.
Shepard.
Need anything, Commander?
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Okay, nothing new here. Let's go downstairs to Cortez and James, maybe one of them. James must have more conversations by now.
Wish you could have seen that gun on Tachanka firsthand. I cut the auditory emulators and watched that Cerberus cruiser gracefully and silently disintegrate. Beautiful.
Sometimes I worry about you, man.
Ma'am.
Good, good. Wait. Okay, sure over here.
Parts of Tachanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, you know, the sand and everything. You think that cure they dispersed could do anything to us? We're not going to start growing scales or anything, right? Maybe now that we have the Krogan on board, we can go back to fighting the Reapers. I was looking at the specs on that Reaper you took out on Tachanka. That was one of the small ones? Don't get me wrong, it's still dead, but damn. There was nothing small about it.
Yeah, I was going to say, it did look a lot smaller than Sovereign. I'm thinking that Sovereign was especially strong and big compared to the others because it had to operate alone. And, you know, although it wasn't planning on a direct confrontation, it probably had to be designed to be as strong as possible just in case it happened, as it did. We brought it down regardless. Nobody's quite sure how that happened, but still.
Rachni? Of all the things that... It's like you got the opposite of a horseshoe up your ass. Grunt is crazier than you, and that's saying something. Hey. Hey.
Okay. Got something. Some lines out of him. No combo there. Shame. Right. Weapon upgrades. Yeah, we're happy with what we have. Spectral requisitions. Yeah, these outrageously priced items are still sitting here, and we haven't got much else to spend the credits on, I don't think. I mean, let's look at something here. I'm thinking we can take off one health boost item because we got the fitness upgrade. So we can either have shield generation, power damage, or weapon damage. Alternatively, melee damage. That could be good. Or ammo capacity, weapon damage. Arms, what does that do? Melee damage, okay. Yeah, melee we don't use too much. In fact, I'm going to take the melee damage off because it's good, it looks better. It's not really something we need. You know, we don't use melee that much. It can't kill someone in one shot on Insanity anyway, so I'm somewhat skeptical as to the utility of, you know, upgrading the heavy melee because, or upgrading the our melee damage bonus because, you know, it's going to take 2 shots anyway, but it's going to be melee combined with something else. So, yeah, can go back to N7 for those. Shield regeneration, power damage, or weapon damage? I'm interested in weapon damage and shield regeneration. I prefer how the weapon damage one looks, so we'll go with that. Then we got ammo capacity or weapon damage again. Yeah, I think we're going to go up, try to upgrade the our shotgun power a bit that way. Yeah, I like it. We'll see how that works out for us. Okay, seems about it. Very eventful set, I think you'll agree. Next time we'll be returning to the Citadel to tidy up emerging matters. We also might be doing something that cannot be predicted at this time. Just gonna throw that out there, a little mystery task we might be accomplishing next set. So I enjoyed playing through this very much. Very sad to lose Morton and everyone else. Well, just Eve, but still. I think it's a good thought to end on. Just how many good friends are we going to lose during the course of this war? So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.